The Great Escaper is a really brilliant film. It gets quite emotional. It's not the easiest to watch because of that, but it's absolutely worth it. This was released in 2023. It's directed by Oliver Parker. It's written by William Ivory, and we have a cast including Michael Caine as Bernard Jordan. And this is actually based on the true story of Bernard Jordan, who left his nursing home in 2014 to go over to France for the 70th anniversary of D-Day. And it's about his journey there, and obviously, yes, the physical journey, but mostly about the emotional journey. We get some flashbacks to his time during the war, and it's heavy going. It really is, but it's also beautiful and uplifting, and there are some really lovely, really beautiful moments, and it's very emotional. Michael Caine gave a really fantastic performance. I don't know how accurate his portrayal of the character is to the true individual, but I haven't heard anything to suggest that it wasn't a good performance. And I feel like this is one of those films that everybody needs to watch because it just has so much to offer. It's moving, it's emotional, it's sentimental, it's uplifting. I think that the editing back and forth between the present day and the scenes from the time were very, very well handled. The editing was very well handled, and in general, I found it to be a real delight. It is listed on Wikipedia and not IMDb, but it is on Wikipedia as a comedy drama. I don't really think there's a lot of comedy in this. There are obviously lighter moments, otherwise it would just be incredibly depressing to watch, but there are definitely moments that are a lot lighter. But I wouldn't necessarily say, if you're looking for a comedy film, I wouldn't say this is one to go with. But if you're looking for something that's very well written, it's quite a straightforward narrative. There are not exactly a lot of twists and turns or anything. It's very straightforward. The emotion is, I'd say, pretty level. There are times when it gets really emotional, but for the most part, the whole thing is just quite emotional, but very steady. It's not throwing up too many curveballs or anything. So, in general, I'd say The Great Escaper is a brilliant film, emotional, definitely worth watching, great performances, a very moving story, and the fact that it's biographical is quite wonderful, actually. I don't remember that story. I have no recollections of that from 2014, so for me it was a bit of an education as well, and ultimately a really enjoyable, very moving experience. And as I said, I think it's something everybody should watch. The Great Escaper is, all things considered, a pretty fantastic film.